Hi everybody, I'm back today making hummus, and I've already made a few ahead of time. This is cannellini bean hummus with just garlic and lemon juice and the regular hummus seasonings. This one is my little dessert hummus. This is what I did with the sweet potatoes. I baked up the sweet potatoes and then put them into this one's made with chickpeas or garbanzo beans or whatever you want to call them, hummus. And it has pumpkin pie spice in it. And this one is a black bean hummus. And that one has taco seasoning in it. So it's taco flavored. I can smell that. But I figured out that you can make hummus out of just about any canned bean. And the food pantries always usually have canned beans on hand. They're one of their major things. So I love hummus, so I'm having hummus. And I also took some of the sweet potato one made a lot of hummus. It probably made like 2-3 cups. So I put some of it in a creamy container. And I'm going to make, quote, pumpkin pie, sweet potato flavored ice cream, hopefully. We're going to find out if it works right. But that has to freeze for 24 hours. So it's in the freezer now, and maybe tomorrow you'll get a video on it and finally see the creamy in action if you don't know what a creamy is. It's awesome. It's by Ninja, and most things by Ninja is good. You know that. The KitchenAid food processor I got, Mom got at a yard sale for $10. I love it. So now I finally have a big food processor instead of my little tiny choppers. And we just got a regular can of garbanzo beans, 15.5 ounce cans, or chickpeas, or whatever you want to call it. Oops, we lost that little chickpea. Come back here, little chickpea. And it says you can remove the skins if you want. I'm not gonna. My pumpkin pie flavored sweet potato hummus came out great, and I will put the link in the description for that one that I kind of sort of used. The same basic recipe I'm pretty much using now, except for I added 2 sweet potatoes to it. So, but yeah, you have your can of chickpeas, and I have tahini, which is ground up sesame seeds. Did you know that, Em?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And I've looked at 4 or 5 different recipes, and this is what I decided to do with mine, because they suggest that you put the tahini in to your food processor first. So I'm going to use 3 tablespoons. Don't that just look so yummy, Em?
No.
I know. It's hard to get my kids to try adult type-ish things. They're still in the kid phase of eating. Although a lot of kids probably do love this. Hummus, that is. It's very possible. Mine are just not those kids. So anyway, it says to put that in there. And I'm also going to put 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And 3. And it says to whip this up first. So that's what I'm going to do. This thing has to go in, or otherwise it don't start. But relatively easy to put together. See, I didn't have no problems putting the containers on. And we just turn it on. kidding. I think I didn't push the thing down good enough. There, that might work better. See, so I did do something wrong. But that's alright. There we go. Good enough for me. It says to whip it around for a minute or 30 seconds or so. So, that's what I did. That was about 30 seconds probably. If not, it's good enough anyway. It's just got to be a little frothy. And the frothiness stops when you stop the machine. But that's what I did. And then I added in the can of garbanzo beans that has been drained, or chickpeas, or whatever you want to call them. And I'm going to put in a little bit of the strained juice that I held aside. The aquafaba, I think they call it. Which is canned chickpea liquid. So, we added that in. And then we're going to zhuzh that up. As you can see, I added in 2 more tablespoons, and it still doesn't look quite soupy enough for me. So we'll see about getting another tablespoon or something close to that. Oh, good enough. And we'll put in a little more olive oil instead of the liquid, because the olive oil is good enough. The other ones worked great at just 3 tablespoons of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of the chickpea liquid. So now we'll turn this on again and see how it looks now. Let's see what it looks like, Emma. Still looks a little thick, this one. But see, that's the good thing about this, is it's all pretty much trial and error. I mean, I have the basic recipe, but then I'm gonna do it to my likings. So probably another tablespoon now. Let's see how that goes. What do you think, Em? You think it'll be good now? I don't know. Oh, it looks creamy and dreamy. Oh yeah, much creamier now. There There we go. That's what that one looks like. And it says you can also use lemon juice and stuff like that in it too. That's actually probably why this one come out a little thick. Because I didn't add lemon juice in this one. I didn't find it enhance the flavor any. So I didn't do lemon juice. And mine and Emma's favorite. This one's going to be onion butter flavored. I just thought that would be so great. So we're going to add in some of that. I don't know how much it'll take. I'd assume at least a teaspoon. And my shaker doesn't work the greatest on this. There. So we'll try that. There's probably about a teaspoon in there. Should be mixed around. Since I don't have a spoon in there, fork will work. We'll give it a little test. Probably a little bit more. Probably about a teaspoon more I just added. We'll see. Like I said, trial and error. Do it to your taste. Your taste only may require a half teaspoon for whatever flavor you decide to do. And that's the fun, is you can change up the flavors. Now we'll check it out again. Much better. And I don't add salt or pepper or anything to it, because the onion butter already has salt. It's going to be salty if you add salt to it as well. But that's my version of hummus. That's how it came out. And I just put it in little Talenti containers when I'm done. We save all these because they make great little containers for holding stuff afterwards, see? So, those are my different hummuses. Like I said, black bean hummus with taco seasoning. Cannellini bean with just the garlic and the lemon juice. And this is what I did with my sweet potatoes. Sweet potato hummus, flavored like pumpkin pie spice. Awesome. And I dipped graham crackers in this one. Really, really, really good. And the other ones, I got a whole bunch of other stuff over there to dip in. But these are my flavors. This one might have come out. No, this one didn't come out a little thick. I thought it maybe would, but it looks really good. Oh, and you can smell the garlic on that one. Oh yeah, that's a garlic hummus. No. Is it still a hummus? I guess. I don't know. But you can make it pretty much... I will say it's a hummus because it has tahini. They all have tahini. So we're just going to call them variety bean hummuses with tahini. And then this one is the taco. Give it a mix around in there. That definitely tastes like a hummus. A taco hummus. Taco seasoning. I probably used about 2 tablespoons of taco seasoning in here. But like I said, play around with the amounts. Your taste is going to be totally different than mine. And I will put the link to the hummus recipe that I kind of used and modified my own way. But have a great, wonderful evening. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, the like button, whatever buttons are down there. And keep watching. Stay tuned.